And welcome. I am Alfonso Santinello. I am here with Lora Wondolowski of Leadership Pioneer Valley. Laura, it's been a long time since you've been on.
I
Back
know.
in the days of Open Square Studio, and there's a lot of work behind us. And
Back before you were so amazing and huge.
Oh, I'm not that huge. What do you think?
You've been working out.
A little bit. No. Well, thank you for coming on. A lot's changed in 3 years. You know, when we first talked, you were in your first year of Leadership Pioneer Valley.
That's
You're
right.
your third year now. So what's changed from year 1 to year 3? What's the biggest thing you've learned? What's the difference between, I was in year 2, so our class was awesome. I know that.
Yeah, well, we had to fix a lot from your class.
We did.
Yeah. I mean, the thing that makes it interesting and exciting for me is we get such great evaluations and really look at each class and what we're doing well and what are the things we need to work on, and we make tweaks throughout the program. So, I mean, it could be little things like in our first year we learned that when our project teams, we gave them time to meet, that late afternoon they were totally burnt out and they didn't want to meet. So we moved it to first thing in the morning, and that made everybody happy. But there's also more substantial changes, obviously. This year we have a really great new curriculum, which I'm really excited about. It's called Positive Leadership. It was developed by someone with a community leadership development program in Tulsa, Oklahoma, of all places. But they, like us, were finding that they wanted something that would be a thread that would tie through the program and really weave from session to session so that you would have something that kind of holds it all together. And it's a really terrific curriculum. It's based on an ebook. We send our participants one chapter each month, and then we do, half an hour or hour of just dialogue, and it's more of a discussion-based curriculum and not I know everything and you're learning something from me. And it's really accessible, and we're finding that people are taking it back to the workplace and using it with their teams. They're using it in the community organizations they're involved with, and really taking some of the exercises and pieces and using it, and that's what we want to see.
So for the people that are, new to the show or maybe new to hearing LPV, you keep talking about curriculum and the day. I was through the part of the program and we met monthly, but maybe explain like what the what was like on a regular basis for like the participants to go through.
Absolutely.
What are the, if you're applying for it, and what can they expect?
Sure. So we're a 10-month leadership development program that focuses on the region. We meet with everybody one full day a month, and I mean a full day. It's 9 to 5 or 8:30 to 5:30.
It's fun most of the time.
And we keep you busy.
There's no sleeping.
Except when you
nap time.
We let you have a bathroom break for
That's,
10 minutes. But it's an intense day, but it's also a lot of fun. Half of the days are seminar style, where we're focusing on leadership skills. We get these really great facilitators and trainers from throughout the valley, focusing on things like communication skills, negotiation, how do you get other people engaged in what you're working on, diversity and how to be an inclusive leader. Other half of the days are field trip days.
Those are my favorite.
We're on buses, we're meeting local leaders, we're doing panel discussions, we're doing tours of local businesses, a variety of places to really understand what's happening in the valley, so that you really get a 360 view. And then the other piece of the curriculum are team projects. And this year, one of the new features, we've reached out to hundreds of nonprofits in the region and asked for project proposals. We winnowed that down to 12, and then each person in the program, so each year we take about 40 people to be in the program. They are then assigned to a team of 6 to 9 others, and then each team picks their top project. And that's the thing they're going to be working with.
What are some of the projects this year that some are working on?
Well, we've got 3 that are continuing on from past years, which is really
Next
cool.
generation pioneers.
Which was a first-year project. So,
Yeah,
so 3
so
years in a
that's-
row, we have a team working on attracting and retaining young professionals, which I know is a passion for Alfonso, but a really important issue for the Valley. You know, you look at the number of students that graduate every year and leave, and the number of people that I hear, well, I can't build my career here. I have to go to Boston, or I have to go to Atlanta, or wherever. So that's one issue. We have another group looking at some of the regional history and how do we get people out and about in the Valley and seeing the connections between Springfield and Deerfield,
Nice.
for example. We have a group working with a youth organization, develop a curriculum of leadership for young people. So they're going to do some workshops for young people in the Amherst and Barry, and I'm trying to think some of the other Ware kind of Quabbin area. So that's a new thing. We have another team that's working with a group called Peace Jam. Peace Jam grew out of working with Peace Nobel laureates, and the idea that they can be an inspiration for young people to do positive actions in their communities and really take the inspiration from these folks who, you know, dedicated their lives to peace, and how can we use that to learn some leadership skills. So they're, I think, putting together, we'll have to see a one-day youth, what do they call it, jam slam?
Nice.
So yeah, some really interesting projects, and kind of a range of stuff. So, you know, we're looking at how do you take some of the classroom skills and utilize them in an experiential way to strengthen the learning and actually make a difference.
So as we're closing up, one of the biggest things in each year when you introduce a new class and you're announcing after the program how people have progressed in their professional lives. Do you want to throw a couple stats of how many people have changed since graduating LPV?
Absolutely. This is like what has astounded me, and we work with an evaluation firm to do the stats for us. More than 50% of our graduates have gotten promotions or job increases within the year that they've been in the program. 58% have joined a board of directors.
Wow.
And so they're giving back and making a difference in the community. You know, 70% say that they increased their cultural competency. About a third started a new community project as a result of being in LPV. And then, you know, when in terms of leadership skills, we're seeing people increased confidence, increased ability to lead a group, increased, you know, all kinds of different skills that we're looking at. So, you know, it's both getting folks on the career path that they want to be in, but also getting the community engagement that we'd like to see.
So for the people that you know, are sold after, you know, they want to get more involved and they want to become more confident and they want to become a better leader, what is the website they can get more information?
It's www.leadershippv, as in pioneervalley.org. Our applications will be live next month, so you can apply online, and the application deadline will be July 1st, and if that falls on a weekend, then we'll give you till Monday. But it's something that, you know, you should talk to your employers about if you're interested, and I'm sure you can contact me for more if you have any other questions.
Laura, thank you so much for coming on.